Hello, hello, you guys. What's going on tonight? How are y'all? I feel like it's been a while since I've seen y'all, but it really hasn't. It's only been 2 days because I saw y'all Friday night. Well, sort of. Y'all were kind of watching, but I really couldn't talk much on there. But I will do a live stream every time I'm there. But that was fun. That was really fun. And by the end of the night, we kind of had it down how it was going and how we would meet and introduce ourselves there and all that. We had it down by the end of the night. And then the next time we go, because I had forgot my headphones. I forgot to take my headphones with me. So we couldn't do the Estas. So I got my headphones in the bag now. So we will be doing the Estas experiment next time as well. But it is cool because there was, from the last group, 2 of them already signed up for November and they're bringing their husbands. So they've already paid and they're signed up for November. So I'm pretty excited about that because those 2 were really cool. So hello, Yvonne. Hello, Missy. Hello, Mandy. Hello, Uncle. And I don't know Yvonne unless it's Yvonne from the tea shop. Is that you? Are you still there? I don't know. Only 2 more nights with my cool little Skelly cup until next year. So, hey, Spirit Wolf, how you doing? Everybody got anything special going on this week? Are y'all going to do anything for Halloween? I know Spirit Wolf or Spirit Stalker mentioned that they don't really do Halloween over there. And I guess y'all wouldn't have trick-or-treaters then, Spirit Wolf, right? I don't get trick-or-treaters here at my house because our houses are so spread out. It's not like a neighborhood. The kids can just be bought from house to house, you know. My neighbor's freaking 8 acres away, you know, the other side of my property. So yeah, it's yeah. And then our driveways are so long, like people don't even drive their kids around and go, okay, now go up to the door because it's such a long and dark walk up to the people's doors. Yeah, we don't get, no. They will have trunk or treat. They call it trunk or treat, where people can go into like downtown and take their kids there, and people stand by their cars outside they leave their businesses open and they'll do the trick or treating there. They call it trunk or treat, but and then Halloween night they'll have it open for the businesses, and the kids can go down there and trick or treat. Oh yeah, yeah. Same here. Hi, Ayla. How are you doing, V team? I'm not. What we're going to be doing on Halloween night, since we won't be getting trick or treaters or anything. On Clapper, they have a radio feature, and I think I can have like up to 20 people in there. So we decided that on Clapper, we're all going to get in there and we're just going to be voices together and just laugh and joke and have a cocktail, and no video. It won't be a video. It'll just be us voices, and you'll hear each other talking. And I think that's going to be fun. We haven't used the radio feature on Clapper in a long time, so we're gonna do that on Halloween night. I think you were here when we talked about it, Uncle Spirit Wolf and Spirit Stalker, Ayla. If you guys are on Clapper or want to get a Clapper is so similar to TikTok, but TikTok is kind of pissing people off. So a big group of us went over there. And well, we see American accents are just plain to us now. See, we like hearing y'all. When I used it was fun. I would because I wasn't allowed to be on video at work. So when I was at work, this was before we knew you. Well, Uncle, you hadn't come to Clapper yet. You were still over on TikTok, I believe. But it was me, Trauma. Well, that other girl that, Trishy. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Yes. Prayers for your daughter, Joy. Yes, please. I hope she, feels better soon. Right. Well, we used to, when I was at work, we used to get on Clapper and on the radio, and I sat there, depending on the station I was at, and I had really good Wi-Fi at some stations, and I would sit there on the radio with them, and I kept the phone down. I wasn't on video, and I was perfectly fine. So yeah, if you don't like being on camera, that's a good way that we can go in there and still have fun and socialize. And we don't have to look at each other in our curlers and pajamas. Because that's what I'm wearing. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I didn't have anything planned for tonight because I was busy and fucked my hand up. And then I still got a lot to do. So I'm trying to do a little bit each day and not fuck myself up anymore. So, yeah. So I figured we could BS tonight and just have like a fun day, Sunday fun day. Or just play a game. We could play Would You Rather. I have those here. Or, pick our noses. Don't matter. whatever anybody wants to do. I'm telling you, okay, so I messed up my thumb. I can't really turn it around. I can't really, it's not broke. It's not broke, but it's messed up pretty good. It's swollen pretty good. You could see it, the bruise is all the way around right here. It's just bad. So I'm not really using this hand for a few days. I think I should just bubble wrap myself. Yes. It's just really not. I don't think an ace bandage would really help it. It's not like I'm touching it or healing it, or I'm not really moving my thumb much. But yeah, I might need to start bubble wrapping myself before I go outside to work. Really, honestly. And then yes, like I said, today was a good reminder of my surgery not working, because every single time I would try to fucking use my right hand, I'd drop whatever was in it. I'd drop the frickin' tools all day out of my right hand. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. My hands just, I had to take my rings off. My hands just they swell and then they're fine and then they swell up again. And the surgeon seems to think I do have carpal tunnel, but I got to wait until my insurance takes effect on November 1st. And then I've got to go have another carpal tunnel test, that EM, whatever. I don't want another fucking surgery. I really don't. But I do like my surgeon and I do trust my surgeon. So it just sucks. It sucks that I went through all of this fucking surgery for nothing, you know? Oh, I tell you. So, and also, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to ask y'all's opinion real quick. So, I haven't done this before on the podcast. Now, you guys know how I like to build stuff and make stuff and be creative and crafts and all that shit. Even though most of it is like big stuff in wood. I work with wood and build stuff with wood, and you all know that. No, V Team. Clapper is an app. It is an app that's just like TikTok, but it's way less drama. And that's what we were saying. There's a big group of us over on Clapper now. And I've kept the same name. I'm Copper Lolly over on Clapper as well. Most everybody that came from TikTok over to Clapper kept their same names, I believe. Me, Annie, Trauma, Missy, Uncle, all of us are on Clapper, Vienna. Yep. And the thing is, we were just talking on, so Halloween night, we're going to be on Clapper, and they have this radio instead of going live on your, video live. You can just do a radio live where you can have like up to 20 people in there, and it's just your voices, like you're talking on the radio to people. And it's fun. So maybe you should try it, V Team. I think it's fun over there. Way less drama than that TikTok. They constantly shutting people's things down or violating something that they didn't violate. It's so stupid. Anyway, TikTok's making everybody mad. And yeah, so I still make videos on TikTok and I will post them there, but I don't like scroll through anymore. I do all my lives on Clapper now, all of them. It's for for Thursday, Wednesday night, our Wednesday night podcast. I'm sorry. Wednesday night podcast. My neighbor Darlene, that was on the podcast with me one night, if you guys remember her, she's going to come down, and her and I are just going to be super silly and have a little crafty and make something crafty, and I'm going to take it out on the table, and we can just drink and make stupid stuff and just laugh and fun. And I've already know I'm making a creepy little thing for Halloween, because it's going to be the night before Halloween, because Halloween is Thursday. Yes. So the radio thing on Clapper will be Thursday night, Spirit Wolf. And if it is an app, so if you look for the app, it's like an orange. And I think it's like a thumbs up, thumb down looking orange thing. Isn't it, y'all? The Clapper logo. I'm on Clapper. I can't see the logo, but I think it's like a white hand thumbs up and down on an orange thing. Haven't really looked at, hold on. Yeah, it's a thumbs up and a thumbs down in white on an orange thing. Yep. Sorry. I had to look. Oh. Well, if you follow Copper Lolly on there, and it'll ask you if you want to join the Copper crew. Put yes, and I will accept you into the Copper crew. Just use your same name over there so we'll know it's you, because all of us are over there. And you'll be in the Copper crew where everybody's at. A bloody degree to get it. Oh my gosh. Cool. Yep. And then once you're in Copper Crew, you can just go through and follow everybody out of there, because they're all right here. It's everybody that is in there together. Cool, Ayla. So, but anyway, so that's what we're going to do Thursday night for a little while. And what time should we do that? Should we do it around the same time? Wait a minute. Who's that? Tim, did I work with you? Hold on a minute. Well, you said Thad. There's not many Thads out there, so I know Thad. Hello, Wayne. Hello. Yeah, but I know Thad. Thad worked with me though before I retired. Oh, well, I mean, I have a fun life too, but I mean, I thought you were talking about Thad Nobles, because Thad Nobles worked with me before I retired. So that's my bad. Okay. Never mind. You said Thad and others. I was like, whoa, I know. What? Okay. Yes. Well, I think you said that earlier, and she sheds. That's okay. You said that earlier. She sheds. See, my dog sheds, and she's a short hair, and she fucking sheds bad. Makes me fucking sneeze. But my dog will not let me give her a bath. She will not. She nips and fucking snarls, and she won't let me cut her toes either. She will do them damn nails. Hey, Spirit Stalker. She doesn't put up with that. So I have to send her off to a groomer that can handle that shit. Only 2 more nights with my skeleton. Yeah, see, I have a cup for each month, and I have a new cup for the November. And I have the cutest, y'all. I found the cutest fucking Christmas one. So I have a cute one that I will be using for the month of December. Now, yeah. When I had my pug, you would try to cut her nails and scream. Oh, and whiskey is the same damn way. Scream, scream, scream. Yeah. Halloween's my favorite. and I have a bunch of skellies out in the yard, and I have two skelly strippers, Trixie and Taffy. Let me tell y'all. So, two more of my trees got flipped over from fucking Helene. So Helene's all these fucking storms in the last year is taking out 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of my fucking trees. Okay. And all of them just lay on the wires and on my fence. And the tree people came and to cut it down off of the wires. And my little Trixie, she's my little 3-foot skelly stripper, and she's so cute, and she's got long purple hair and her legs up, and her head, she's hysterical. And she is, and they were looking at her, and then they kept staring at me, and I was like, don't look at me, fucking tip her. I was telling the tree guys to tip Trixie. I was like, her name's Trixie. She's fucking working hard over there for you. Put some tips up there for her. You're a dog groomer? Oh, before your accident. Yeah, my dog she's a fucking Catahoula leopard hound, okay? She knows I'm not hurting her, and she sits there and screams and snarls and shows her fucking teeth and everything trying to cut her damn nails. So I'm just like, y'all have fun with the fucking groomers. I'll be back later. Thank you. I ain't doing it. Now, here's something funny. Now, Cash, he grew up his whole life and just would give me his hooves, and I would sit there and I'd file them and cut them and file them and then everything. And he would sleep right through it, never cared. Until one time he moved, and I wasn't expecting him to move, and I accidentally cut one of his dew claws too short, and he was bleeding. Hi, Angie. And oh my God, fucking 15,000. Holy shit. Did the insurance help with that? Let me tell you what, I cut that dew claw too short by accident that night, and he fucking and bleeding. I had to finally get him settled down, and so I could put some pressure and get him to stop bleeding. Okay, so he never fucking forgot it, and he never let me touch his hooves to cut or trim or file again. And he remembered it for the rest, and now he would never let me have his freaking hooves again. But now Topaz, she just lays right there, and she could be wide awake and laying there and lets me polish. She lets me polish her hooves too, laying there. She'll watch me. She'll sniff it. And okay, I know what it is. Here you go. She's all right with it. So she lets me file and trim her hoovies too. Good. I'm glad the insurance paid for that. My Lord. Does it? No shit. A dry bar of soap, right? Take it dry. Hey, Terry. I did not know that. I guess it wouldn't matter if it's a pig hoof or a dog toenail, right? It's the same thing. It's you cut them. Yeah. I didn't know that. I guess they're dew claw. It's the same thing. It's just no. And okay, so that's good to fucking know. Thank you so much for letting me know that. I wish I would have known that back then, even though it was too damn late already. He fucking was mad. He never forgave me. Never once would he let me even file his nails ever again. Mm-mm. So I have to be careful with Topaz now. I don't want to ever cut hers too short because then the same thing will happen. They won't let you fucking have it no more. Yeah. Would that have helped? God, my neighbor's dogs are going fucking crazy over there. Good Lord. The cup for November. What is the cup? Oh, it's just like this really cool pumpkin. It's like this goldish orange rose colored, like a pumpkin. It's sort of like, this is a candy dish from Dollar Tree that is, I put my drink in. So that's what I use, is little candy dishes for my podcast because I just think they're fucking cute. And so my November one is about the same size, but it's just this cool looking rose shiny pumpkin. And then the one for Christmas it's like Santa holding this thing, holding your cup. And then now Wednesday we'll be doing the craft thing. And then that Sunday we'll be doing November horoscopes. Because that will be the 1st of November. I think that Sunday would be November 3rd, right? So, but that will be the first one of November. Just take stuffing out of a pumpkin as your drinking cups are huge anyway. Well, yeah. I just try to find cute things for the podcast. And that's why I was making a joke that I need to find a really cute one for each month of the year. So I've only got the tonight and Wednesday night left with my little Skelly, and he's so cute. And these came in solid black or this color or just solid gold. But I thought his colors were cool and they kind of match my hair. Rita just sent me something on Instagram. Just hush it up over there, girl, and get in here. And okay, so in case you guys were wondering, or if you would like to put it on your calendar, the next ghost hunt I will be doing back at that location is November 22nd. Annie and I will be there. Was I? I always like ideas. I know, Terry. I can't fucking wait. I'm always looking for ideas. So yeah, talk about stuff to build. Wednesday night, though, we're having like a craft thing. And I've got this really spooky little scary thing I'm gonna make. It's a little creepy, scary thing. Because Wednesday I'm having it's the night before Halloween. So we're going to have like a little crafty thing. And I don't know what the fuck she's going to make yet, but I know what I'm making. I'm excited. But y'all know how I love to make stuff. I love to make stuff. I'll sell the stuff I make. I do, I love to make stuff and I love being crafty. Mm, 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 mm. So, what y'all want to talk about? Or you want to play a game? I love building things, love thinking outside the box. Yes, me too. Absolutely. Now, I've even said this recently. Like I will have an idea, right? And no, most of the time I'll get these stupid ideas in a dream. And then I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh shit, what was it I dreamt about? Because I knew I dreamt about something new. And then it will drive me crazy. And then I'll finally think about it. And then I got to go fucking make it. I happened to come across a teepee that I fell in love with. So I did my version of a teepee. And you guys have seen my teepee. I love my teepee. And I tell you what, that teepee has made it through Idalia, Debbie, and Helene and didn't even fucking turn over. Right. So I will look at things and I'll see something done, but then I'll do it similar, but put my, I make it my way. I don't want it to be exact. Now, I've seen those Christmas trees that people are doing that looks almost identical to my teepee, but it doesn't have the wood bottom. So it's just a wood for a tree, but then it's a door and you put the gifts actually inside of this teepee tree, Christmas tree, and you just decorate the outside of it and you cut this door and you put the gifts inside the tree. And I think it's so awesome. But I'm trying to figure out how to make it in a way that it's light and that it can be taken down and re-put back up. Because once I build something, that bitch is staying just the way I built it. Like it ain't going nowhere. Like the TP. So, and Topaz has been using her TP lately. She's been going in and laying down and rooting around in the hay in there. So yeah, I'm glad she's doing that. I'm going to have to put some more hay in there for her because when it starts getting a little bit chilly willy outside, she can go in there and get under the hay. Yeah, no. My teepee is very, very sturdy, but I need to make a tree. I need to do one of those trees with the door, but I got to figure out how to make it to where it's light and that it can be taken down and put back up. I don't make anything like that can be taken apart and put back together. Like I'm really been trying to figure out how to do that. And then I can make those of any size. Make a little tabletop one, a tabletop size. Cause I have to have a tabletop one because, my pigs will listen. I used to have a full-size tree. I used to have a real tree and I'd put it in the fucking thing and then Lollipop yanked the fucking bottom and just took off running with the tree and the whole fucking tree was scattered across the house. So no more full-size tree with piggies in the house. I took my old Walmart kitchen table and completely redid the top in that's fucking cool. So I have a tabletop tree. It's only like a little 2.5 foot, 3 foot tree. And it's the fiber optic one. And I just hook it up and turn it on and the lights change. And that's what I have as a Christmas tree. And then I take the whole island thing and put the tree on it, and I put all the gifts around it and the smaller ones under it and all that. And it's really pretty cute every year. But that other one that I saw, I'd really like to make one. So I got to figure out how to make it. Because if I make a full-size one, it's going to be too fucking heavy. Lightweight pine with hinges where sides join so you can have it flat for storage. Yeah, but it comes already decorated on the outside. So maybe I could get like I don't know how to do that. I don't know how. I could do that with the hinges. I got to think about it a little bit. Because you're supposed to just be able to put it up and the decorations are already put on it. And distressed it using a chisel, hammer, a wire wheel, a torch, and such, and then stained it. Oh, see, now that's cool. But I don't have a wire wheel, a torch, or none of that stuff. I wouldn't mind getting like a wood burning kit. That would be fucking cool. You know, where you can make the wood look older. I think that's cool. I've been thinking about this Christmas tree though, so I'm going to figure out how to do it. My God, his dogs are going crazy. Y'all know the issues I was having with the neighbor's dogs, right? Kept coming over here. And, oh my God. So he has these three fucking nasty dogs. And they keep getting over here. And I already told him that if he didn't I'm going to fucking shoot him. I'm just done. I'm done with deal. I've given him warning after fucking warning after warning. And finally, the last time I saw him, he said he was getting rid of those dogs because it was those same dogs that were killing all his chickens. And he's like, he's getting tired of it. And he even tries to put them up, but then they escape where he puts them up. And I'm like, well, you're not putting them up very well. So, oh. So he said he was getting rid of the dogs. I don't know where he's getting rid of them. I don't know where he's taking them. But I'm ready for them to be gone. Okay. And the propane torch, it like unscrews from that propane. And you can put on the next one. Okay, cool. I think I've seen one of those before. Just never knew how to use it or anything. No, it isn't the dog's fault. And they kept coming up to these 2 pens that I had out there with the pigs. And I'm like, listen, I'm going to kill these dogs before they get my animals. And I don't want to hurt any animal, okay? But I'm going to protect my babies. And And he didn't raise them. That's the thing. So my neighbor claims he's a rescue, and he's not. And I'm not going to get into much detail, but he'll see a stray or hear about, anyway, he just fucking picks him up and brings him home. And these three have been a menace for about the last year. And he finally told me the other day, he's like, they're the same ones that get out and they go and kill all my fucking chickens. I'm like, that's fucking great. Well, y'all know about the rooster that showed up here in my yard, right? And I'm calling Hot Rod. He's been here for, I don't know, 6-8 months now. He just showed up. I have a feeling it was one of his that escaped his yard over there, and he just kind of showed up here and he's never left. So we call him Hot Rod. And he's the cutest little thing. He's a little bantam. Cute little thing. Anyway, but that's the kind he's got over there, and I think it escaped over here from over at his place. And so I even told him, I was like, I think one of your roosters has set up house over here. It's been 6 or 8 months, and he already knew about it. And I'm like, I don't want them dogs coming over here messing with the rooster now and the pigs. And we's going to have a big problem very shortly. So he finally told me he was getting rid of them. So I don't know whether he did or not, but I haven't seen them in my yard in a few days. So let's just knock on wood that they're gone. And it sucks because he's a very nice person. Like, he's a nice person. He's a nice neighbor. God, I don't have a problem with him except for that. And it's not like he gets them from a puppy and raises them, but he claims he's a rescue, and they don't have vet care. He doesn't get them fixed. So, it's like that. And I flat out told him, look, you're not a rescue, because if you were a rescue, you would have vet care, you would have proper housing for the animals, and you don't even have that. And you just let them fucking roam out. You don't fucking fix the fences. You don't check your fences to make sure they're fucking digging out all over. They've dug under my fucking fence. And, I'm over it. Can't put that in the fucking listing when I list my house for sale, can I? Neighbor with 25 dogs. Oh my goodness. Anywho. So anyway, so do we still want to bullshit, or we want to play like would you rather, or what y'all want to do? I didn't know what anybody wanted to do, and I really, because I worked outside and fucked myself up and trying to get shit done, and I just was like, oh fuck, I didn't plan anything for the podcast tonight. So but Wednesday, I do believe we're going to do a craft thing. And if you guys like crafty things, like Missy, or if you guys have like a little craft, then y'all want to plan to make a little craft thing, we'll do some crafts the same with us. Oh yeah. Not anymore. I've already had my neck surgery. So the C5 and 6 were fused. and I had my short little thing after, and then I had to do that before I got approved to do my surgery. But no, but the surgery didn't work because I still have the same amount of pain in my arm, ouch, and my hand. So I already knew within how long, Missy? Like 3 or 4 weeks. I already knew, like, I don't think the surgery worked because I was still getting the pain in my hand and the pain was still shooting down my arm. And at first I wasn't dropping things as much. But yeah, I'm still fucking dropping stuff. I was dropping stuff outside all fucking day today. I was so irritated. I was like, oh, just freaking I get so mad each time. Each fucking time, like, well, and it just makes me so mad knowing that I had this surgery for nothing and I've got a fucking scar for nothing. And I got a fucking fuse in my neck for nothing. No reason. No, they didn't send me for after. And the one that I have, it's so far down. It's not like way up here. So it's so far down in 5 and 6 that I only lost maybe 10% of my turning radius. So I can still turn and see things out my back window. I can't turn quite as far. But that's when I've got to, turn the rest of my body to make sure I can see. But yeah, just every once in a while, it'll be to where I can't turn. Like if somebody's sitting right side to me and I need to look at something, I literally have to turn my whole body for me to be able to turn my neck that far. Like I still have turning radius, but I've lost about 10% of it. Felt no pain. The surgery was not painful. The surgery went actually rather well and came home the same day. Didn't have any neck pain. Did not have any neck pain, which I was very surprising. They just put fucking 4 screws and a fucking metal rod in your fucking neck and you don't feel nothing. It's fucking amazing. But didn't work. Fusion didn't make any difference. Your tablet is trying to hide people? But yeah, so I have to, my new insurance does take effect November 1. So now I can call and make appointments back with the doctors and the surgeons again to get that going. Cause I had this done while I was still employed and then I retired and lost my insurance. So I've got really good insurance now that starts November 1. And then I can get my appointments remade. So I'm trying not to hurt myself until then. Oh, I got you. So at least my thumb's not broken. It just hurts like a bitch. And you can see the bruise and how swollen it is. It's messed up. That's messed up, man. That's terrible. But as soon as this is better, I've got a few more trees I got to get out there and get busy. I got to get the trees down. I need to get 3 pins taken down. I've got 70% of 1 pin taken down today. And fucking wore me out. It is so hot outside it was 86, 85, 86 degrees outside today. It was 87 yesterday. We don't need insurance here for healthcare unless you want to go to the best. Oh, yeah. We need insurance for every fucking thing here. So, I'm letting this heal. But anyway, other than that, for the month of November, I've got something planned for every flipping weekend. Because, let's see, November 1st, we'll be having the podcast that Sunday night, and we'll have the November horoscopes. But then the next week, the girls are coming. Terry and Rita are coming up here for that weekend. And then the next weekend, I'm going up to see my brother, and I've got 7 houses to look at up in Georgia for that weekend. And my brother's going to go with me. And then the next weekend, I'll be back at the ghost hunt. So I'm excited. I'm excited. And I'm getting paid to do what I love. So that's awesome. But this time I'm not going to be forgetting my noise canceling headphones. And I forgot them last time, so we couldn't do the Estes experiment. But now they're in my bag and ready. So when we go back November 22nd, we will be able to do the Estes. And we even told them, we were like, we can do everything except the Estes tonight because I forgot my dang headphones. I took all my stuff out of the bag to go through and make sure everything was either charged or fresh batteries. And I didn't put the headphones back in the bag. And I was so mad at myself for that. I was like, golly, I tried to make sure everything was there. And I knew I was going to forget something. Knew I was forgetting it. Shit. So. Whew. Excuse me. It is past my bedtime. I was up. I did go to bed early last night, didn't I? And then, I was sleeping good. I slept good. And then I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning and couldn't go back to fucking sleep until like 5:30 this morning. I was like being wide awake. I was, what the fuck? How do you wake up at 2:30 in the morning wide awake and then you can't go back to sleep? So I had to get up and take some melatonin to go back to fucking sleep at 5:30. Like, my goodness. My gosh, that sucks. So, hopefully that don't happen tonight. So, I guess we have just been talking a whole hour away, haven't we? That's all right, though. Oh, my God. I'm so surprised y'all can't hear that barking. I'm surprised y'all can't hear that. Okay, so I won't put my place up for sale until I can at least clear, like that old house that I'm tearing down. I want that to be totally gone. I just want that to look nice over there. I've still got just the base of it with half the floor to take up and to clean that all. And then I'd like to have those pins taken down because, to show your house, I've got one spot on the floor I need to fix. And my house is pretty good to go. I take, we're really clean here, and I'm always making improvements, and my house is fucking awesome. I love my house. I love where I live. I love my fucking house. I love my acreage. But the storms, I can't take these fucking storms anymore. I'm on high ground. That part I'm not worried about. I'm just wanting to move a little more north where I'm further away from the coast. I'm far away from the coast right now, but I can be further away from the coast because where we are from the coast, we're still getting slammed. Helene was just a monster, and my God, I am done with fucking hurricanes. If I could move my property and my house up, I would do that because I love my house. I've made so many. My house is set up just the way I fucking want it to be. My babies are comfy here. I have 8 acres. We've got a family of deer back there. My neighbors are wonderful. But I'm done with fighting fucking storms every year. I'm born and raised in Florida, and every single year of my life, I have fought hurricanes. I'm over it. And this was the worst hurricane season I've ever seen in my life. What? I don't would not be. No, I don't understand what you're saying, Spirit Wolf. Like, I have 8 full acres here. I have a full house, my 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. It's 3,000. My house is 2,900 square feet. I have a big house. I have a huge barn. I had the original house that was on the property. That's the house that I took down and took apart. But that's going to be gone, and it's going to be all open and clean there. I'm taking the pins down where I'm not using the 2 beautiful pins under the trees anymore because of the fucking hurricane. So now those pins are over here on this side of the property. So I'm taking the pins out from underneath the trees. You mean you're saying that my place here would be worth 1.3 million there? Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow. Yeah, the prices here are fantastic. Like now with everything that I've added, and I had my house appraised, but that was before my awning, and that was before my fence, my new fence, the 6-foot fence that I put up. So now it's probably worth more, but I have more than doubled what my place is worth that I paid for it. I bought this place in 17 for cheap, and it's doubled what it's worth now. And so what I plan on doing is I'm just going to pay this place off. And then whatever money I make from the sale, which is double that, I can buy a new house up there and pay it off. And just pay the taxes. So I have a plan, y'all. I have a plan. And the houses that I'm looking at these gorgeous, but I'm downsizing. Now I am downsizing my property. This is 8 acres. I'm downsizing to like anywhere between 3 and 5. So a lot less to take care of, but still enough. You know what I mean? Because I like my land as well. But I'm looking at brick homes with wood burning fireplaces, and they're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous that I'm looking at, and it's amazing. So It's going to be nice to be another 2 hours away from the coast, or 3 hours, because that's where I'm looking, 2 to 3 hours north, right around where my brother is currently living up there. So oh yeah, you'd probably like my place, Spirit Wolf. I love my place. Is beautiful. It is the highest. I'm on some of the highest land in the county where I'm at. And it's like I'm high, and then but the whole property, it kind of goes downhill towards the back, and my whole back side, I have a whole another 3 acres that I have to clear back there. And that's where we have a family of 9 deer, and they have their babies in there every year, and we'll have twins, and the deer are wonderful, and my neighbors are wonderful, and I love my place here. If this fucking storms wasn't coming, I wouldn't leave. Right. That's what I'm saying. You're by yourself. You have your 2 dogs. I only need 3 to 5 acres. I can have my babies. I'm not accepting in any more piggies. The ones I have are my babies, and they will be here until they die. So that's all I need. Yep. And I don't need anything more than what I need, because that's just a lot more shit to take care of. God, my nose is itchy. The only thing different I'm going to get, well, I mean, if I get a brick house and wood burning fireplace, that's different already. But I am definitely going to be getting a barn, because I feel safer with them in a barn at night, and they can come in and out during the day all they want. But at night they will be shut up to sleep, and during storms they will be shut up in there, and I know they're safe, and that's just how that's going to be. So that's the only difference. And if I had a barn, I wouldn't have to build 6 different shelters. I've had to build all of these shelters myself. And if I had a barn, a nice fucking barn, I wouldn't have to build their shelters. And I could just open the door. They can come in and out all they want to during the day. They'll still have their pools, and they'll still have their mud holes. And they can still be, they're still going to have their shades and trees and but they're going to be coming in at night. That way animals don't get to them and all of that. They're safe. I'm being very picky this time. I'm going to make sure that there's vet care available and doctors close by and hospitals and everything. And I didn't pay attention to that when I bought this place, because I only had 2 pigs when I came here. So yeah, I'm going to be picky. So Wednesday night, if you guys loves to do, I don't care. That's exactly right, Spirit Wolf. That's exactly right. So Wednesday, if you guys like to do crafts, then set up a little craft thing and do your craft along with us, and we'll do all of our crafts together. I'm probably going to be making a Halloween craft because it's the day before Halloween and it's my favorite, and I still have a lot of time to make a Christmas one. So anyway, I think you guys will like my creepy thing I'm going to make. But it's just a thought if you guys want to craft with us. If not, you guys, I can have a guest come on. Uncle, if you want to come on as a guest and make fun of us while we're crafting. So, but yeah, Wednesday should be fun. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful couple days. And thank you guys, as usual, for always coming in and supporting me and just being your awesome selves. You don't have the patience. Oh, I love to do it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I will see you guys Wednesday. Love y'all.